Oh, hello, Mr. Lee here. So today we're going to talk about two variable inequalities. The first thing I'm going to show is a little demo on Desmos to first help you visualize what a solution of these two variable inequalities look like. Okay, so I have in red my inequality graph. Okay, it's actually similar to what you see in your mini lesson on Canvas. So it's y is less than 1 half x plus 3. I have my line, y is equal to half x plus 3. It's going to be dashed because I do not want to include the solutions on the line. It's everything less than it. And then everything shaded below because of a less than symbol. Okay, so a solution would be anything in the shaded region. So I can move this point around. Any of these points, you have infinite solutions, right? Any of these points are actually solutions because it's in the shaded region. The second I go out of the shaded region, those are non-solutions. Okay, so what we're going to do is show algebraically how that works. Okay, so this is the visual, this is the graphical way to kind of visualize it. But there's also a way to kind of see it once we plug in some numbers. Okay, so let me go back to 2 and -1. So my A value here just represents the x coordinate of the point you see, and then the B value represents the y coordinate. So x is 2, y is -1. I'm going to test this specific point, and we're just going to substitute it into the inequality where the x and y variables are, right? So if my y value is -1, I'm going to plug that into the y value. And then it's going to be 1 half times my x value, which in this case is 2, and plus 3. So you can do some mental math, but you should be able to see that this actually holds true, right? If we simplify everything, half times 2 is going to be a 1, right? And then 1 plus 3 is 4. So once I simplify everything, we're left with -1 is less than 4, which is definitely true. So that's how we confirm it's a solution, okay? On the flip side, if I go to somewhere up here, like 1 comma 5, right? Let me go to 1 comma 5. My y value was 5. My x value was 1. And we're going to get 5 is less than half times 1 is half, plus 3 is 3.5, right? So we get a statement that says 5 is less than 3.5. Doesn't make sense, right? It's not true, which is why 1 comma 5 is not a solution. That's why it's not in the shaded region, okay? So that'll help you with the first two exercises on your Khan Academy assignment today. And then I'm not going to show every single one, but we are going to skip down to this third one, graphs of inequalities. So let's see what we can do here. This is just asking you, okay, which graph represents this guy? Okay, so traditionally, you're going to see your inequalities in slope-intercept form. This one is not in slope-intercept form. So all we have to do is turn it into slope-intercept form. Okay, so you can treat inequality just like equations. Okay, I'm not going to show absolutely everything, but imagine if you add 9x to both sides, and then you divide everything by 4, you should get something like this. Y is less than or equal to a 9/4 x, and then let's see, plus a 2, right? Because we divided by 4. Okay, so I know I'm kind of shortcutting this example, but I expect you guys to kind of manipulate this inequality just like you would an equation until you get your slope-intercept form, right? So we're looking for y equals mx plus b. Again, I added 9x to both sides, and then I divided everything by 4. So that's where I get my 9/4 x, and then your 8 divided by 4 is a plus 2, okay? So once you turn it into slope-intercept form, you should be able to then match which graph, okay? So this one we have a y-intercept of 2, a slope of up 9/4, and then we need a shade below the line with a solid line because it's also equal to, right? So let's figure out which one actually has that. To shade below the line with a solid, B is looking good. It definitely cannot be A because that's shading above. And it can't be C or D because those are dash lines, right? So automatically, we have option B. So boom. All right, so rewind this video if you need, pause it, come into my Zoom if you have some questions, but hopefully that's enough to get you guys going.